my chains, 100 around my neck, dog. Take it from the top on my mama. Check ball, check ball, check ball, check. Yeah, check ball, check ball, check ball, check. Yeah, check ball. Ain't no fouls in 21, you keep fouling, that's gonna get you down, get your hustle up, and that'll get you back. All these subbing on the gram, where they at? If it's really up, drop your location, where you at? I'm a human highlight, I feel like Dominique. Handcuff your wife, aight? Yeah. Use a square player, trust me, I'm good in geometry. I'm a star, boy, yeah, I passed in astronomy. Yeah. Like a locomotive. They be hating on the kid, tell me what's your motive. Dope bear, fill a building up, man, with no promotion. We the hottest in the city, that's on. My old school costs more than your new school, true. The bills in my pocket, same color as my cars. They said so-and-so hating on me, Stanley. I said, who? Got no time to entertain it, I'm too busy catching alley. I told him take it from the top, put a key, yeah, check ball. When I shoot the three, ooh wee, it's a wet ball. Like Jordan, balling in my chains, 100 around my neck, dog. Take it from the top, on my mama. Check ball, check ball, check ball, check. Yeah, check ball, check ball, check ball, check. Yeah, check ball.
The Airway.
Stan Pablo.
Time to turn the heat up like it's Bali. Throwing all these bands while we in. Horseman on my emblem, but it's headless. You've got now we driving down to Venice.
She's so good at what she do, I might bust a move. Jobbing on the lock while I sprinkle. How come when I'm the only time you need me? How come when I'm popping is the only time you see me? She's so good at what she do, ain't no room for talking. Ain't no room for talking. Ain't no room for talking. I don't trust in now so many photos that I cropped.
DNA in my jeans, yeah. Bought myself a pair of Balmain jeans, yeah. Remember when I traveled with that boy, yeah. Remember when I served on that, yeah.
It's the man. Mavericks in Dallas, Texas for a little interconference action here at the American Airlines Center. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Take a look at the Hawks. They come in off a difficult stretch of home games, and a win here on the road would do a lot to get that confidence back.
And I think we'll see them try to come out strong here. They know it's just a short stint on the road, and this is where you want to play smart, efficient basketball in games like these and get back to that home court.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Here is Harden. Following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Out to Thompson. 4 on the shot clock. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
It's Pippen with the drive. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. I asked him about facing a talent like Damian Lillard, and Coach said, we know Dame is going to be a handful. He always is. He has unlimited range. He's terrific at shooting off the dribble, and if you press up on him, he'll go right by you. He is a difficult cover, to say the least. Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Here's Pippen. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, one of the best in the business, Rudy Gobert.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ausar Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
Yeah, easy call for the officials. Sometimes I think you can reach over without making contact, but that was not one of those times.
And it's Pippen in the corner. Mr. Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
And Greg, we saw some turnover this summer on the Mavs training staff.
Yes, some talk of internal disagreements in that department. The importance of great teamwork in this league, not just limited to the players in the locker room.
Now here's Pippen, and it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Pippen.
Well, one guy's thinking zig, the other zag, and it's nothing good resulting.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 2. Plays it up and banks it in.
You love to work for second chance points. That's how you win on the margins.
Pass to Champagnie. Back to Lillard. .116 left to play in the first. Here's Champagnie. Lillard, right side. Over Thompson. And it's Lillard missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
A vertical threat that is Rudy Gobert. What a ferocious finish at the rim.
Now here's Thompson. Harden outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Harden's got 5 points so far.
Well, the pre-shot preparation of James Harden is exceptional. He knows in this instance.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And that one's good, Mitchell.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Harden outside, fires for 3, and the Mavericks another 3.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Here's Mitchell, and so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied up. And back in a moment as we'll get... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt, and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Pass to Champagnie. Offline with his three. The Mavericks trail. And finished off by Porter.
He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this, more than if everything had just been smooth. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
LeVert inside the line. Again, the Hawks score.
That's just a feel that you have in the pick and roll game. Really good understanding of how to break the defense down by Caris.
Here's Harden to the middle. Edgecombe. Rebound, Atlanta. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Pippen. Hawks passing it around. Here's Lillard. Porter pulls it in. Mavericks trailed by 3. Here's Harden. It's Harden down low.
James Harden, one of the best individual offensive players the game has ever seen. If he gets his feet in the painted area, it is always dangerous for the defense.
Lillard outside. Combo with the block. Fast break, here they come. And it's Harden shutting it down.
Wow, James Harden putting a little sauce in the finish. Nicely done.
Porter with the steal. And Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
High post shot. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And with how well Lillard shoots it from deep, that mid-range, Jay, is normally going to be open.
In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of the starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Substitution on the court.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. They double him with Middleton. Duncan left side. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Dallas shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Greg, we know something every scout liked about B.J. Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
Duncan outside. Pass to Thompson. Oubre on the wing. Drills it from outside. Oubre's got the lead up to 3 now for the man.
Boy, this is an area of his game that he has stepped up from his entry point into the league. Kelly Oubre is got to be taken seriously from downtown right now.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. The Hawks trailed by 3. Here's Mitchell. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And here's LeVert. Shot clock at 6. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, there's a fluidity to his jump shot. Karis LeVert coming through for his team in the mid-range.
Thompson with it. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Duncan. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time. Up in time. And that one released in time, but no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 1. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so it's Atlanta with it. It's a 1-point game. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Thompson left side. Pass to Duncan. He's off on that one. And the Hawks with possession. Here's Lillard. Here's Mitchell. Did you see that? Donovan Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
And you look at this Mavs rotation now, Doris, a wide range of agents.
And that's important, Kevin, because typically when you start a rebuild or a build, it begins with young players. But inevitably, there comes a moment in time where you think, we need some maturity and we need some veterans in our locker room. So it's always better to have a blend. Oh, such an impressive athlete. Mr. McDaniels, send it in.
Right side, Pippen. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
Here's Thompson. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Hawks. They lead by 1. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And Harden launches it from deep. Gallus again missing.
Boy, a brutal start to the half. 1 for their first 5 attempts.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, guys. Mavericks coach Jason Kidd addressing the upset over trading away Luka Doncic. And Kidd said he did everything he was supposed to do for the city and the team. But things change. Now we are being judged on the change. If you don't like it, then you have to get out of this business. Back to you guys.
Winning sure cures all, doesn't it? All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
Pass to Champagnie. From past the arc. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Now it's a 6-point Atlanta lead. Harden scanning the floor. Stolen by Pippen. And now the pass break. Mitchell with the ball. A shot by Lillard wide open. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. LeVert in the corner. 5 on the clock. Bagley the screen. Atlanta needs to get off the shot here. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Bagley's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with them. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Oubre outside. Here's Duncan. No good, unable to end this run.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
LeVert up top. Duncan brings the double team. Now here's LeVert. He averages about 5 points a game. Bagley with the bucket.
And how about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody.
Back to Thompson. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Pass to Duncan. Lets it go. Rush contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And easy to understand why many believe Porter is the complete package. Skilled at making the correct pass.
Now Bagley. Back to LeVert. On the wing, Mitchell. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
3 points.
And the Hawks lead by 11.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks looking at a 13-point. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Harden. Here's Duncan. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Pass to Lillard. And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Now Thompson looking to get it going. Porter controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, just phenomenal at using that vertical on the offensive boards. Porter just gifted at coming up with second and third chance opportunities.
Pass to Lillard. Shot, high post. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 8 points for Lillard.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage. Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Mavericks trailed by 15. There's a screen by Porter. Plenty of space. Atlanta with the rebound.
Boy, these are the shots you have to make. If you don't capitalize, you are letting the defense off the hook.
Here's Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Kicks it out to Lillard. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And so here is Dallas. Harden outside. Here's Thompson. Scottie Pippen grabs the miss.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
Here's Mitchell. Duncan brings the double team. 5 to shoot. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He said, this is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up. He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Here's McDaniel. Harden outside. Now Porter. Lets loose a 3. The 3 goes down.
Elite from the corner. Porter Jr. shoots a much better percentage from this spot.
The Hawks leading by 14. Outside Lillard. From 18 feet away. It's off target. Porter with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Harden. The putback. Saves him with the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Lillard. Now Gobert. Gobert, the screen. 18 feet away. No good there. Mavericks trailed by 12.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Hawks.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Scottie Pippen.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he's already proven that in the playoffs he is willing to be a go-to scorer. He's committed to improving his game. He's got to continue to work at the defensive end of the floor.
Gobert, the screen. Beyond the arc. Duncan with the rebound. Here's Harden. And stolen by Lillard. And And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about wraps it up.
Yeah, this is not a fire drill, the real thing. Yeah, you know that. At nighttime, daytime she don't see me, acting like a pocket holding 50. Pull it with him. This ain't Disney. Spin that benefit, still identity. Put a, can you flip it? Like Paul Wall, I might just put a grill in. Boy, you'll get your paw paws chili with the chili. You know me, pull a Pluto move, take white. Like it beef with in the city. Keep that doggy in a 360 deal, pulling. What's that? Mind your business. Sports Center, Rodeo put a kill it. Before I ate, I need a closet like a clothing store. I need a cash register. You need help with something, pump the gas or something. Order TK1s on that, put confetti on, catching slip. I gotta keep my so I won't go to alone. Now the fire drill, I got walked in, that's my twin Balenciaga on it. Talking about on the net, he tattled on me. Won't believe this hoodie 1500 without no logo on it. Boy, we been a little homie, having ganger on him. I ain't never hate before, dog so broke, I'm praying for him. She up waiting for me, got the trenches banking on me. When I hit the bank, they know me. I feel like they favorite cousin. This is not a fire drill. You better know that. Yeah, it's not a fire drill. This is the real thing. Yeah. Like it's normal. But I seen it with her man play the chorus. Put him in a UIP, unimportant person. My jeans patch with zebra stripes, tigers and some horses. Bar buddy, say I'm adorable. Paid him for like Harlem, drive business while we serving. Better week, he won't make it. Keep going on some was popping currents. Gucci online, say she want a fluffy pup. Me, I got a no Amazon searching slush machine. She got on Bottega person feet, look like bamboo leaf. You know I'm a can't call me your majesty. She say I'm the man in her dream. I'm her fantasy. You know he ain't find nothing. Boy, stop asking about. You might catch little bro ballin'. He Bryce Maxwell. Thought she was gonna be my Valentine. Better look next year. Watch me in this big blue. Watch me only good and cooking. Watch Matilda. Watch me drive the foreign with my kneecap. Before they close the goodness, he took my swag to Woodward. I gotta keep that boy my only good look. All the love go, I'm feeling like Snoop and Suge now. They act like it's hoodlum, no way no kid look up to. Came up out the slums, but next house gon' have a butler. Know you heard little cousin and they swing it like Alvin the Chipmunk. On my ass, I ain't do sit up. Say thanks to my guys, all y'all who wanna hit trend up. Tired of stealing stuff, tell them where you got it from. I need something for Father's Day, I need roses by the dozen. I am not in competition, I'll blow your budget. Kobe Bryant, you DeMar DeRozan, this is not a fire drill. I swear to God, I'm my grandma. This is not a fire drill.
Hold up, son, word.
Yeah, to all the and the $100 billers. For real, who ain't got no feelings.
Just watch my back, I got your front.
Check it out now. I got you stuck off the realness. We be the guess you heard of us. Official Queensbridge. The mob comes equipped for warfare. Beware of my crime family who got nothing to share for all those who wanna profile and pose. Rock you in your face with your nose bone. You all alone in these streets, cousin. Every man for theyself in his land. We be and keep them shook crews running like they supposed to. They come around, but they never come close to. I can see it inside your face. You're in the wrong place. Cowards like you just get their whole body. Speak the wrong words, man, and you will get touched. You could put your whole army against my team, and I guarantee you it'll be your. Your simple words just don't move me. You're minor, we major. You're all up in the game and don't deserve to be a player. Don't make me have to call your name out. Your crew is featherweight. Make you levitate. I'm only 19, but my mind is older. When the things get for real, my warm heart turns cold. Another story gets told. It ain't nothing really. Hey, yo, done. So I could get my mind off these yellow back. While they still alive, I don't know. Go figure. Meanwhile, back in Queens, the realness and foundation. If I couldn't choose a better location when it penetrate. You feel a burning sensation, getting closer to God in a tight situation now. Take these words home and think it through. Or the next rhyme I write might be about you. Son, they shook. Cause ain't no such things as halfway crooks. Scared to death and scared to look. They shook. Cause ain't no such things as halfway crooks. Scared to death and scared to look. Living the life that is diamonds in. There's numerous ways you can choose to earn funds. Some get locked down and turn nuns. Cowardly hearts and straight up shook ones. Shook ones. He ain't a crook, son. He just a shook one. For every rhyme I write, there was so much trust safeguard in my life. Ain't no time for hesitation. The only leads to you don't know me, there's no relation. Queensbridge, and you don't play. I don't got time for your petty thinking, mind, son. I'm bigger than those. Claiming that you, but you're scared to hold. And once the smoke clears, you be left. 13 years in the projects, my mentality is what, kid? You talk a good one, but you don't want it. Sometimes I wonder, do I deserve to live? Or am I gonna for all the things I did? No time to dwell on that, cause my brain reacts. Front if you want, kid, lay on your back. I don't fake jazz, kid, you know I bring it to your life. Stay in a child's place, kid, you out of line. Mind's thirsty for recognition. Got my mind flipping, I'm bucking. Digging my ways out of hope for hustling. Get that loot, kid, you know my function. Cause long as I'm alive, I'm a live. And once I get on them, I put on all my peoples. React with lyrics like the head. You don't know when I roll up the beat, go sleep because I'm free. Son ain't shook, cause ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Scared to death and scared to look, they shook. Cause ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Scared to death and scared to look, they shook. Cause ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Scared to death and scared to look, they shook. Cause ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Living the life that is promising. There's numerous ways you can choose to earn funds. Some get locked down and turn nuns. Cowardly hearts and straight up shook ones. Shook ones. He ain't a crook, son. He's just a shook one. To all the villains and the $100 billings.
way we move. No separation, need no conversation. Nah, nah, nah. On everything, it's automatic, going 0 to 100. Nah, nah. Right, wishing the wheels will fall off. Time is ticking you too long. Right before I decide to go. I like you hurt me. Only serve it up if you deserve me. Yeah. Pull up and hurt me. Push the stars. I like you hurt me. Only serve it up if you deserve me. Yeah. Pull up and hurt me. Push the stars. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we going, pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation now. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we going, pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation now. Come give me life and I'll change yours. Who needs signs? I say floating on the high when we loaded. Hold me, hold me, you hurt me. Only serve it up if you deserve me. Yeah. Pull up and hurt me. Push the stars. I like you hurt me. Only serve it up if you deserve me. Yeah. Pull up and hurt me. Push the stars. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we going, pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation now. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we going, pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation now. Give me life, I'll change yours. Who needs signs? I say floating on the high when we loaded.
Ring, do you hear me calling? Me no way, no drama. Do you hear me calling? Do you hear me calling? Me no way, no drama. Not a fighter, a lover. Do you hear me calling? Do you hear me calling? Me no way, no drama. I just want you, my darling. Break away and make a way to make it. Love the way you looking when you treat your heart just like a. I kissed it. Got to be joking. Where in the did you think you were going? Folding and packing your clothes like you ain't know I was gonna unfold it. Full your emotion. Beautiful, heaven so woman. You don't know, let me in your heart. Don't you dare forget me. I'm your fan, yo. Posters on my walls inside my head. Yeah, yeah. I'm your fan, yo. Posters on my walls inside my head. Do you hear me calling? Do you hear me calling? Me no one, no drama. Not a fighter, a lover. Do you hear me calling? Do you hear me calling? Me no one, no drama. I just want you, my darling. You drive me insane, no girl make me feel this weight. Girl, you got your ways, girl, I might get away, wait. Let me keep you safe in exchange, give me. You my main thing. Hit the beach in LA like you a beach ball. Me and you in a Lambo truck, you started up and skirt off. We park after dark at the park by the mansion. Can't wait to get. Your heart is racing every time. Waiting to fade out. That's because girl, you give me the best feeling. Yes, girl, you the best. Take away stress, love me to death when I'm a mess. Do you hear me calling? Do you hear me calling? Me no one, no drama. Not a fighter, a lover. Do you hear me calling? Do you hear me calling? Me no one, no drama. I just want you, my darling.
This is a public service announcement sponsored by Just Blaze and the good folks at Rockefeller Records.
Fellow Americans, it is with the utmost pride and sincerity that I present this recording as a living testament and recollection of history in the making during our generation.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Ho, H to the O-V. I used to... I guess even back then you can call me CEO of the ROC. Ho, fresh out the frying pan into the fire. I be the music biz #1 supplier. Fly it in a piece of paper bearing my name. Got the hottest chick in the game wearing my chain. That's right, ho. Not DOC, but similar to them letters. No one could do it better. I check cheddar like a food inspector. My homie Strick told me, dude, finish your breakfast. So that's what I'ma do. Take you back to the dude with the Lexus. Fast forward the jewels and the necklace. Let me tell you dudes what I do to protect this. That you actors like movie directors. This ain't a movie, dog.
Now, before I finish, let me just say, I did not come here to show out, did not come here to impress you, because to tell you the truth, when I leave here, I'm gone, and I don't care what you think about me, but just remember, when it hits the fan, brother, whether it's next year, 10 years, 20 years from now, you'll never be able to say that these brothers lied to you, Jack.
Thing ain't lie, I done came through the block and everything that's fly. I'm like Che Guevara with bling on, I'm complex. I never claimed to have wings on. Get my by any means on. Whenever there's a drought, get your umbrellas out because that's when I brainstorm. You can blame Sean, but I ain't invent the game. I just trying to get some change. And I do it twice, ain't no sense to me lying as if I am a different man. And I could blame my environment, but ain't no reason why I be buying expensive change. Hope you don't think God the only within the game. If you do, then how would you explain? I'm 10 years removed, still the vibe is in my veins. I got a hustler spirit, period. Check out my hat, yo, peep the way I wear it. Check out my swag, yo, I walk like a ball player. No matter where you go, you are what you are, player. And you can try to change, but that's just the top layer. Man, you was who you was before you got here. Only God can judge me, so I'm gone. Either love me or leave me alone.
Good morning, sunshine. Good morning, friends. Yeah. Good morning, friends. Goodbye to bad nights. Good evening, and good morning, sunshine. Good morning, friends. Bad night switches again. And here's the good times. I often wonder will we live again. Good morning, sunshine. Good morning, friends. Goodbye to bad nights. And here's the good tries, we'll try again. I often wonder will we live again, will we live up? Higher ground, you can't even see me from this side in town. Summer salt, cherry blossom with a crown. My Sharia more another star now. She knocks me off, my feet just in time to tell me off. But I can't even hear you speak when you talk. Missing know it all, but you knew that. Yeah. Good morning, sunshine. Yeah. Good morning, evening. Yeah. Goodbye to bad nights. Yeah. Good morning, sunshine. Good evening, friends. Goodbye to bad nights. Good morning, sunshine. Good morning.
Yeah.